Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. In the video for today, we're just going to do a long market update and just go over all of the newer projects that have recently come out. It's Sunday, January 5th at about noon right now, so we're going to keep things pretty short and sweet for the video today, but without further ado, let's jump into things. Okay, so we are on Deck Screener right now, and the first thing that I'm noticing over the past basically 2 weeks is that AI has completely taken over the Deck Screener trending section. Basically every single one of these coins that is here on the top 100 trending on Deck Screener is an AI token or a beta of an AI token or a brother or a sister or an agent. It's all AI right now, and that kind of worries me just a little bit. One thing I want to preach on this channel is always being ahead of the curve and always kind of surveying the market and really making informed decisions based on what we're noticing. And one thing that I am noticing right now across the board on AI is that a lot of these AI projects are starting to become very similar to one another. There are definitely some outliers, but I'm starting to notice that a lot of these AI projects are extremely similar to one another, and that brings up a good point that we're going to talk about a lot on the future of this channel, and that is the concept of oversaturation. So guys, if you've been watching this channel for a while, you know the concept of metas in the market and that there are usually some bigger talking points that usually drive a lot of the liquidity in the market. So just as a quick refresher, something like Peanut would fall into kind of the narrative meta or the dead animal meta, as some people will call it. Whereas something like Goat is kind of the leader of the AI agent meta. And then something like Graphane may or may not have triggered what some people are calling the utility type meta. So all of these different metas have their own little area in the market. And when one of these areas starts to get oversaturated, meaning a ton of tokens that are doing the exact same thing launch, that usually to me raises some kind of a red flag. And so what I'm starting to notice a little bit on the AI meta that we've done so well on the past few months is that there are a lot of replica tokens coming out now, and a lot of tokens aren't really being that innovative. So the best example I can provide for you guys of that is recently there have been kind of a mini meta within the AI meta of people who are launching tokens that can basically scan through GitHubs and give you a better sense of if they are legitimate or not. And the reason that there are so many of these tokens launching is because there is a group of developers right now that have started to understand what everyone is kind of looking for and everyone is bidding on in the market. And these scammers are releasing tokens that look super legitimate to try and trick you guys. And, obviously a lot of people are getting rugged and a lot of bad things are happening in this kind of mini meta. So that is why these newer tokens are launching tools now to try and help people kind of weed through all the bullshit. And so there have been a few of these different projects that have released now. One of the bigger ones that launched, I think 2 days ago, was Repo Seeker here. And then another one that I've been looking at is this one, AIOX. Basically, this tells me though that the AI meta is starting to become a little oversaturated because, if people are seeing opportunity in developing tools that'll help people basically spot AI rugs, it means that the amount of AI rugs is becoming so prevalent now that it's probably a sign that the end is somewhat near on the AI meta. But with that being said, I don't think it means that, tomorrow all of our tokens are going to completely nuke. I just think that people are going to become a lot more selective in the AI tokens that they're holding longer term. So it's really time for us to get smart and sharp on the tokens that we are buying and holding for the long term. Because even though times are great right now in the AI meta and everything seems like it's going to be going up for the entirety of the rest of the year, there is a really good chance that only a handful of these AI tokens actually do numbers over time. Generally speaking, I think that there are probably going to be between 10 and maybe 25 really big AI projects that actually last for a few years. Literally 99.9% of these AI tokens were all going to be worthless in about 6 months. So keep that in mind when you're making your decisions on longer term holds, and please be smart and don't fall for, a lot of these scams that are launching right now. People are really getting smart with what they're putting out there, and just be vigilant. So I wanted to just put that out there at the beginning of this video, just as a way of kind of giving you guys a reality check and saying that things aren't going to continuously be up only like they have been the past, few weeks. There will be a correction in this market. And also, I think that there is going to be a new meta very soon, so we need to just stay on top of our toes and be on top of the market. Okay, but with that out of the way, I wanted to just go over a few of the kind of biggest projects right now in the AI meta that we haven't fully touched on yet on this channel, but we've actually seen a lot of these tokens in the past. And the first one here is ARK, and it's actually really funny because if you guys have been paying attention to my channel, I actually was recording a video when this token released, and I actually talked about it in one of my videos when it was at like 20 million. And guys, as you can see, it has appreciated quite a bit since we actually were talking about it in that first video. This token has an insane development team, and quite literally, like, they're doing shit that I don't even really understand. So ARK is doing a lot of really cool things, but the coolest that I'm noticing is this Rust-based AI agent framework that they're building called Rig. So basically what Rig is it's a framework written in Rust for building AI agents. So this basically helps software developers make AI agents. And basically the reason this is relevant is because Rust is actually the language that blockchain developers have built Solana with. So that is honestly why this token has taken off so much, and this is why it has all of the hype that it does. So this would actually be referred to as an infrastructure play within the AI meta, and there are a couple other projects that are doing, infrastructure type plays like this, but ARK right now is kind of one of the biggest that people are talking about. And this is an infrastructure play because you can actually use this technology to build other things. Another one you can kind of relate that to would be something like SNI, which we actually called it 700K, but these are kind of in the same vein. And these are very big talking points right now in the AI meta, so that is why they have huge market caps. And there are some other pretty big ones that are being talked about right now, and this one just recently launched, and I think we'll talk about this in a future video, but I just wanted to kind of open the door to show you guys another kind of miniature meta that's going on within the AI meta. So really my focus for the next week is going to be to comb through all of these new projects that have launched, really vet them, check them out, see what they're doing, and make some big decisions on what I think will be the leaders that will continue to push forward through the next week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, month. So if you want to see what those decisions will end up being, make sure that you are in the Telegram channel where I post all of the calls that I'm doing on a daily basis. And also join the Discord if you haven't already. This is a newer channel that we've just recently added, but what we're doing in here is we're actually doing live recordings of us trading so that you guys can get a better sense of what we're really doing while we're researching these tokens. So a quick shout out to everyone who's currently in the voice chat trading and, just helping each other out. And another shout out to Wavy. He actually edits my videos and he is always streaming in VC. So if you're in there, go say hi to him from me. All right, and that is going to wrap up the video for today. If you guys want to join the Telegram channel or the Discord, again, they're completely free and they always will be. Here are the links in my channel bio. I will be continuing to upload daily for the foreseeable future, and this week I have a lot of big plans on heavy educational content. So like I said, airdrop farming, DeFi, providing liquidity, a couple really big, really cool topics coming up in the next few days. And like I said, I'm going to be doing some research over the next few days to really vet these new tokens that have come into the market and hopefully make some big decisions on my portfolio in the next few days. So as always, stay tuned. I will see you guys in the Telegram and Discord, and thank you so much for watching.